Hi Matt, this is Rebecca with your critique for assignment 1. You did a great job changing the context successfully for both of these images. These were great images to choose for this assignment, and you really did add these other elements really well. Also, the adjustments for each of them are really well done. All the color looks correct, and you have nice contrast, so great job using your new Photoshop skills. This shark attack one is just so well done. Like, the water coming off the shark blends in really well with this other water in the ocean, and the resolution looks about right. The scale looks great. So you did a really great job there. And it just really, like you said, it makes the image way more exciting. It's awesome. So I love that concept. Adding that element of danger is just fantastic. In this image, it's so funny. And I love that you added yourself to the picture. You did a great job with your scale as well, because he is kind of standing a little closer to the camera, and the expression that you have is really good for the picture, and I think it was a really great addition. So as you notice, the image of you is a little higher resolution than the other picture. The other picture has some grain to it. So what you could do if you wanted to blend in a little bit more seamlessly is, first of all, you can soften yourself up a little bit with the blur tool, just a tad, just a tiny bit, because it's not that this image is blurry, it's just not nearly as sharp as the picture that you added to it. Second of all, there's a lot of noise, well, or grain in the dark areas. You can see it really well, like in the shadows on their legs. And so I would recommend adding a noise filter. And this isn't anything that we went over in the first week, so I don't expect to see it here, but this is just, I like to tell students the next steps that they can take. So in the filters menu, there's a noise filter in there that you could add, and you can play with it so that it adds some grain to your face to make you kind of blend in a little bit more and look like you were part of the original image. The other thing is, notice how rich and dark your sunglasses are. They're like really black, and you don't really see any super blacks in the rest of this image. So bringing up the contrast a little bit more in the original image would help out. You can do that using the levels adjustment layer. So in the levels adjustment layer, just pull the black slider to the right a little bit, and you'll start seeing the blacks get deeper and darker and richer. And then if the overall image gets a little darker, then you can use the white slider on the other side of it and pull that to the left to try to compensate and bring out some of the highlights. You don't want to go too crazy with that, because this image, even though the blacks aren't super black, it's already pretty high contrast. Like, there's a lot of blowout in the whites in his shirt. These socks don't have a lot of detail. This shirt here doesn't have a lot of detail. So just be careful. Don't go too overboard with that. The other thing you can do is pull you could pull the blacks out of the picture that you added, but I like to see more contrast in general, so I don't recommend doing that. I recommend changing the original picture. But other than that, I really love your concepts. I like how your brain's working. Keep up the great work and keep these good ideas coming.